What's going on, guys? Coach Sharif here. In this video I'll tell you how to fix your digestive issues to make better gains at the gym. Alright, digestion and bodybuilding, they go together. You are not what you eat, you are what you absorb and digest. If you're eating the best food and the best nutrients in the world, but you have digestive issues, you're not able to really absorb them, well, you're not getting the benefits of them, right? 99% of my clients lately, they're telling me they're bloated, they're gassy, they have cramps, they have digestive issues, and I see it at the gym. They have less strength. You might have less volume in your muscles because your muscles are just not absorbing what you're eating. You feel tired, you feel drained all the time. Well, this video will help you fix your digestion. All right, let's start by saying number one. All right, and don't skip, because a lot of people will be like, well, this is BS, I'm just gonna skip. Trust me. Number one, lower your fiber intake. All right, wait a second. If you're someone that's having a lot of digestive issues, bloating, cramping, and you're eating a lot of raw fibers, salads, cucumbers, broccoli, I don't know, carrots, all those fiber stuff, fiber is just like putting oil to the fire. It's just gonna make you more gassy, more bloated, feel more cramps. All right, because fibers doesn't get digested by our body. All right, that's why they're fibers. They have 0 calories. Basically, they stay in the colon and then they get fermented by bacteria, which will release gas, and boom, you'll feel bloated. So if you're already bloated, lay off the fiber a bit. Stop adding all those huge salads. All right, so number one, I want you to just trust. You know what? I'll tell you what worked for me. You do whatever you want. All right, lower the fiber a little bit. All right, go for things that are more protein and carbs. Reduce your fibers intake, the salads. If you really want to insist on having vegetables, go for more cooked vegetables. Cook them well so the fiber gets more tender. You're able to digest them better. But every raw vegetable, lay off of it a bit. Also, don't overdo everything that is fruit. Just for now, all right? Give yourself 4 or 5 days where you're reducing your fiber. Number two, reduce FODMAP foods. All right, there's a list. Basically, they did a chart of high FODMAP food. What is FODMAP? It's an acronym of some sugars that are more likely to cause gas and bloating. All right, high FODMAP food can be things like garlic, beans, chickpeas, cruciferous vegetables, which are, what is it called? Broccoli, cauliflower. All right, they're foods that are known to cause gas and bloating. They place them in a chart. So go on Google, type down low FODMAP food, and those are the ones you want to consume. All right, avoid the high FODMAP food. Garlic. Every time I eat garlic, I feel bloated. All right, I know it's from the garlic, so reduce them for a little while. All right, so in that little week, do that for maybe 2 to 4 weeks. It's like a kind of an elimination diet. You're eliminating everything that is triggering those digestive issues. Go for low FODMAP food. All right, guys, it's super important. People that want to build muscle mass, they think that, oh, well, all I have to do is eat. No, there's a lot of things that happen after you swallow that food. All right, this is where it matters. It's not here, but it's here. All right, so it's super important that you optimize your digestion and you take it super seriously. So number two, drop everything that is high FODMAP and go for a little elimination diet where you're consuming low FODMAP foods, a source of protein that you can digest well, a lean meat. It could be either chicken breast, ground beef, lean steak, white fish. All right, I would say avoid the fatty foods for now, the fatty meats, just because the fat will be a little bit harder to digest also as you're starting. Because now basically, imagine there's a lot of fire going on. We want to turn off that fire before adding other stuff. So you want to turn off that fire, clean the area, and that's where your gut will heal itself. All right, you don't have an issue. You most probably just have a lot of inflammation going on, and you're adding more stuff, more and more stuff, more fibers, more this, more that. I remember when I used to have digestive issues, I went to the store and I bought things for $1,000. Yes, probiotics, enzymes, honey, raw milk, raw this, raw kefir. All right, it just made everything worse. So we want to turn off the fire and let that rest and then build it up. So elimination diet, I've been on that point for a while, which is basically finding yourself an easy to digest source of carbs, easy to digest source of protein, and low FODMAP vegetables and fruit. All right, speaking of carbs, you don't want to go for something that's high in fiber neither. All right, you don't want to go for the quinoa or the oats because they will be more likely to cause digestive issues. All right, oatmeal, they get me so bloated. So go for something like white rice or white potato or white bread, white sourdough bread or white pasta if that's something you digest. All right, I would recommend writing it down on a piece of paper, and 30 minutes after you eat that carb, see how you feel. All right, for me personally, I could not do quinoa, oats, brown rice. Oh my god, forget it. Brown rice, I would eat 1 cup and I would feel like I'm a 9 month pregnant. All right, so white rice, white potato, the carbs that you digest, find the protein you digest, and low FODMAP veggies and fruit, and stick with them. You don't need variety at this point. I want you to stick with them for at least a week or two, all right? And let things calm down. Let that fire kind of burn slower and slower up until it's dead, all right? Which means that you won't have any more cramping and reactions, all right? After that, now, after a week or two on this diet where you're feeling good, you're not having any more gas and bloating constantly, cramping, now you're like, okay, I found my baseline. And that is your baseline. For me, my baseline was white rice, chicken breast, and cooked carrots, and cooked bell peppers, red bell peppers, and cooked zucchinis. That was my baseline. That was everything I was eating for 2 weeks, and I had zero digestive issues. I'm like, yes, thank God I found my baseline. I stuck with that. All right. After that, third step, listen closely. I want you to increase your stomach acidity. All right. Chances are, if you've had a lot of digestive issues, that your stomach acidity is low, as opposed to what we think that, oh, I have acid reflux is because I have a lot of stomach acid. Is false. It's the opposite. You have too low of a stomach acid. Yes, taking anti-acid pills might help you temporarily because it will bring it down a bit, but it's actually on the long term, it's just gonna kill even more your stomach acid. So I don't want to get into the details. I understand the details, but I don't want to get into them because it's just going to overcomplicate it for nothing. All right. But basically, you want to increase your stomach acid. The stomach acid is what will help you. It's what will help you break down the food. All right. So if your stomach acid is low, you're not able to break down the food, and it doesn't go as well down. It just causes more gas, more bloating, and it's basically a very important step. So how do you increase stomach acid? By salting your food, adding more high quality salt to your food, all right? So get yourself real salt, Himalayan salt or real big Celtic salt, add it more to your food, and this will basically help you increase your hydrochloric acid, which is the stomach acid. Hydrochloric acid, sodium chloride, all right? So consuming sodium, boom, increase your stomach acidity. By the way, when I had digestive issues, I could not eat red meat up until I started increasing my stomach acidity. It's not by apple cider vinegar or drinking lemon juice, no, salt. Now, step number 4, very important. Instead of buying probiotic pills that cost you an arm, all right? I remember one time I spent $250 on probiotics, yes. And it was like a 6-week treatment. BS, didn't do anything. Instead of doing that, eat the real probiotics. Eat fermented yogurt. Well, yogurt is fermented. Eat kefir, yogurt. Don't have the kombucha right now. Kombucha, everything that is, what is it called? Kombucha, kimchi, sauerkraut. You don't want to have that right away. Start with yogurt, start with kefir. Those are a little bit easier on your digestion. So start adding more yogurt. I eat Greek yogurt daily. Probiotics will really help you kind of make sure that you have good bacteria consuming them, and it's just amazing. It tastes amazing, full of nutrients, all right? You get your calcium, your probiotics, high source of protein. I love kefir, I love yogurt, all right? If you're able to do kefir at home, I really recommend. I used to do that, buy the kefir live bacterias and put milk and do it at home. It was a whole process. Oh my God, I was obsessed. I had stomach issues for 2 years. Thank God I healed myself this way, all right? So that was number 3. Number 4, and now number 5, add more kind of enzymes, but enzymes rich foods, all right? You can add some honey, you can add pineapple, you can add papaya, things that has a lot of enzymes. Papaya, I think it's called papain inside, help you digest the protein. Those are always good things to have, all right? And I want you to establish a baseline. You got to understand that you will always have digestive issues if you're consuming things that are likely to cause digestive issues. All right, some people feel it more than others, but broccoli, raw broccoli, everyone who will eat that will start farting a couple minutes later, all right? Or beans, or chickpeas, or all those stuff, garlic or onion. I don't want you to become too obsessed about it. And you gotta understand that it's part of your digestion, all right? It's normal, it's okay. If you really want that broccoli piece, eat it, but you gotta understand that it's gonna cause gas and bloating, all right? There's it's not the end of the world. When I'm eating like a big salad, I know that I'm gonna feel uncomfortable after, but you gotta find that baseline, and you don't want to stress. Stress can increase your digestive issues by millions percent, all right? Okay, I don't know the exact number, but it can increase your digestive issues, because when you're so stressed, digestion becomes not a priority anymore, and now you start getting pain and cramps, all right? So don't stress about it. Understand that it's happening, but now find a baseline, find foods that give all your body all the nutrients that you need, that your body can digest well, and stick to them. You don't need a big variety, all right? In your case, you don't want to do a lot of variety, because one food might throw you off for a week, and now you go back into this, oh, I have IBS and I have IBD and colon syndrome and this and that. I really believe that all of them can be at least taken care of in a very good, doctor said I had IBS, IBD, Crohn's disease, everything basically, all right? But in reality, I'm good, all right? My digestion now is perfect. How? Because I followed those tips, all right? If you followed to the end, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys soon. By the way, in this channel, it's all about bodybuilding, fitness, personal growth, all right? And it's about me. So if you subscribe, you'll see more of that. Thanks.